with our interactions with 3 law students on a daily basis. The talk will carry on for about 10 to 12, 15 minutes, and then there will be a little feedback, and followed by the second candidate and then the third candidate. So this is basically for law students, as I said, English for law students. I would also like to mention that there have been some inquiries about law students wanting to participate and wanted to know how they could participate in this these speaking interactions. So I would like to say that in the description there is a phone number as well as an email ID. So anybody who is interested to participate in this kind of conversation can definitely contact the numbers that are given in the description, or use the email ID and contact on the email ID. So today we begin, today is 7th May 2025. We begin with Pavan. So Pavan, now I would just like you to mention your full name, that's all, and then we'll carry on.
Yeah, very good evening, ma'am. Myself, Shripati Pavan.
So you belong to Hyderabad. Now you're a student.
Yeah, I am currently residing in Hyderabad and belongs to Karimnagar district.
Okay. Then what about, you have talked about your hometown also. I would like to know a little bit more about your hometown. For example, the kind of friends you had, the kind of activities you had as a child. Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, up to 7th class, I studied at my local village. It's called as Pormala. So after 7th class, because of the different situation, we migrated to nearby village, which is a mini town, like Mandal, Raikal, which is known as a Raikal. So I studied 8th to 10th class at there. School name is Vivekavardhini High School. It is a Telugu medium school only. So I have few little friends only. Actually, I'm not much that a sports person. I don't want to participate in much more in sports like activities. I just want to sit with the friends and just doing chit chat, many things like that only.
So you are more interested in talking with your friends?
Yeah. I'm interested in talking only. I don't do any physical activities.
So after school, is that what you were doing? Mostly talking, sitting there, chatting with friends?
Yeah, ma'am.
Any other activity that you were
Actually,
doing?
I used to play the shuttle only.
So now you remember.
Yeah.
You did play the shuttle as well.
Yeah. Actually, I used to go for fishing. Actually, that is the thing I love. I went for the any holidays or the vacation period. I go with my friends and we go for swimming. And at the same time, I do fishing.
Where were you fishing?
It is a nearby tank, cheru. It's called a cheru. Yeah, which is supply the water for the irrigational purpose, the agriculture crops.
Well, so you learned swimming there?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I learned swimming at the age of 10 years, like that.
Did somebody teach you or did you learn on your own?
No, ma'am. Somebody teach it. One of my old age person in my village, he taught that.
So I think people who have lived in smaller towns and villages, they actually, a lot of them learn swimming.
Yeah, ma'am. Most of the people.
It does not happen in cities because you have to find a swimming pool and then go and learn there. Yeah. But I find that people who actually live in villages, they generally learn from a small pool.
They go with by the old age people, or they go with by work whenever they went for some other work.
There's a small pond or something.
Yeah.
In most villages.
Yes.
So children learn that way.
Yes.
And I think so that's a bigger skill.
Yes.
City children might not have. Not all children have. What about your fishing? So you talked about fishing. Do you make those fishing rods on your own or do you buy them?
No, ma'am. We just buy a rope or something like that, and the needle only we buy. We may go for some little forest area and make some sticks for the
for the fishing
rod. We just make it our own self.
Make it on your own self. Then you add some some worm or something?
We digging the nearby wet areas.
Okay.
Yeah, we collect the earthworms and we go for fishing.
So how successful were yours?
Many of the times, actually, I used to go with my brother. Actually, I help to him. I don't know how to fishing all the thing. He is somewhat senior to me in the age and some experience. So I will assist to him in many things. So I like
what
the
was your most successful experience?
yeah at
How
the
many fish would you catch?
yeah ma'am, at the time actually we used to sometimes we used to fishing by the rope the fishing sticks. Sometimes we just go into the mini tanks mini wells. We just do it with our hands only. We catch the muddy water like.
So you would get fish
Yes,
then?
ma'am. Yes, we will get it more than while rather compared to
Okay,
fishing hand
that's
rope.
interesting. So you would get the fish home and perhaps your mother would cook.
Yeah, ma'am. Obviously, she will happy and we should cook for them.
That's great.
Sometimes we use it to sell also. So,
Ah,
yeah, it's not that much a selling purpose, but just whenever our mother don't cook at the time, some religious days are they follow, na? At the time it's Saturday or something Monday, so we use it to sell those things.
And how big were those fishes? Which you
Ma'am,
caught?
how to measure it?
No, approximately 10 inches, 1
Yeah,
foot.
I 10 inches, 12 inches,
12
6
inches.
inches, 5 inches. It be different sizes.
That's great, actually.
Yeah.
See, those are kind of experiences which people in the small towns and villages have, which city children don't have. So many things children learn depending on the environment in which they are brought up.
Actually, we used to go for washing our clothes at the time of the vacation period. So because of we telling that reason to my parents, and we go for the we wash our clothes at the same time we do swimming and do such things.
Yeah, well, that's a fun part of
Yeah.
it. So I think festival, holiday times are
Yeah, I
quite
mean
fun.
it's a holiday time or half day time in the mid of the summer at those times.
Now talking about, I would like you to talk about an occasion when somebody in your family or maybe your friends asked you for some help
What?
and you were able to help them. Any situation
Yeah.
as a child or as a grown up. Could be a friend of yours or could be a relative of yours. Was there an occasion when they asked you to help and you actually went ahead and helped them? So just think about it and I'd like you to speak for 1.5 to 2 minutes. For
Yeah,
this.
ma'am. Actually, is there any functions conducted in our neighbors or our relatives or close people? So we went before the one day. So we used to arrange all those things, the shamiana, tent house. We give the advance booking, and we go the tent houses and bring the materials and arrange in a proper manner. So after the we looking for the grocery shop and went for the bringing the food items which we going to cook at the time of a function. So I bring all the material. Uh, we set it in a good way. We use it to do all those
So
things.
give me a specific example of somebody who asked you.
Yeah, at my cousin's sari functions at the time. Uh,
So how many days actually were you people helping?
yeah, it's almost 2 days, man. It's 2 days. Yeah, before the function day, the after the completion of the function.
Any bigger functions like let's say a marriage?
Yeah,
Have you
both of my cousins at the time of one of my sister's marriage happened in Raikal. One of my sister's marriage happened in Korutla. So actually, my younger sister marriage happened in function hall. So we don't get it big work at the time. But at the time of my elder sister, we used to done many work at the time. So that is the first work. Actually, that is the first marriage in our family.
So when you talk about helping like that, does it require a lot of planning?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's absolutely needs lots of planning because we are inviting many people at that function. So without a proper manner, without a proper advanced planning, so it will collapse. So we will get some issues.
And I think that way in villages and smaller towns, people help each other more
Yes, ma'am. Yes, obviously.
rather than in cities.
Yes.
Maybe there is more of kinship among all the people in the village because everybody is their uncle or an aunt or a something like that?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, we can't say like that. It is only villages in most of the people will helpful to each other. But cities also will helpful to each other, but in a different manner. If any functions, if those like things happened in villages, they will help to each other. But if we come to city areas, the people will help to grow ourselves, grow to each other in a different manner.
And also maybe because cities are widespread, they all spread
Yeah,
out.
it's a greater platform to learn many things in city areas. Sir.
People are a little far away from each other.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying it's
Yeah,
not
but
that
most
one
of the
can't
city
help.
people use the online resources to connect each other, to
Yes,
helping each other.
that's
So it's a different platform, different ways to helping each other.
And has it happened that you have been helped sometimes by somebody?
Yes, ma'am. Madam, you are asking, I am helped by someone?
You helped, has such a situation happened that you were helped by others?
Yeah,
Some
madam,
friends or
obviously.
relatives?
Actually, I used to believe that currently I am staying at Hyderabad. My father and mother only staying at my native place. So I used to believe that if I help here anybody who needs my help, so some my parents will get help from some other people. So that is the connection point I used to believe that. Because if we, any emergency, is there any situation arises at the time, I don't go for emergency early. So only the nearby people only help them.
Yes. So as I say, when you do something good and you let it out into the universe, it comes back to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So just do, and you don't have to wait for results.
Yes,
The results will come on their own.
Yeah. Our people will get result. If directly we don't get any result, that is not a problem.
Now I went looking on the internet for some pictures of a court scene. So this is a picture of a court scene. Unfortunately, it's not in color, but it's in black and white. And but I would like you to look at this picture and tell me in a few sentences whatever you can observe, whatever you have observed.
Yeah, ma'am. There is a justice. Maybe it is a Supreme Court or High Court justice. Uh, at the time of delivering or hearing the arguments of the petitioner and the respondent counsels, uh, he is. I think that he is saying something about the petitions. He uh, saying, giving the interpretation of the law or interpretation of the GO, or the he delivering the judgment about the writ petition or something, that the issue or something.
Where is this sitting? Describe the scene a little bit of a court scene. How is it in the picture?
Ma'am, could you please
Could you
again?
describe the court's the appearance of the court scene? The court, I mean.
Yeah, ma'am. Courts.
What is there? Where is the judge sitting?
A judge in the middle of the high court hall, in the upper bench. Most of the judges in our country used to sit at the top of the level, a higher higher position.
Who
So
is anybody else?
yeah, one of the some other assistants who is give some paperwork, or who is uh, call the witnesses or call the case numbers time to time. The one of the person who assists to the judge is standard at there. Yeah, some of the law books are there. The bare acts something are there.
So the person who is standing beside him, what is he called? He's wearing some kind of uniform, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, in the real courthouse, there is nobody stand like this. In movies only, they show. Yeah.
But I thought this is not a movie scene. I think I don't know. Could be.
Ma'am, actually, in the real court, there is no
They don't
person,
have?
no person stand like at the beside of the judges.
Judge.
Maybe they stand at the some other area, but not the beside of the judges.
What does it do in movies? What do they do?
They call the witnesses actually in a louder voice. They call the case numbers after after one. They use it to do that work.
But in reality, it's not there.
Yeah, they do this work, but they not stand at the beside of the judges. Yeah, they stand at the some other places, at the door, or some other thing like that.
And anything else that you see here in the court scene?
Yeah, ma'am.
What do we have on the top, just above the?
Yeah, ma'am,
Where the
that is
judge is sitting,
symbolic to the
emblem?
Satyameva Jayate, which
You
is
have the national emblem also.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And what are these on the table?
These are the some barracks, some the rule provisions, and the one table
What
pad.
is this here? Is it what is it, recorder or what is it?
It is a national flag, man. Actually, it is a national flag.
National flower?
Yeah, national flag.
Okay. So this was a scene from a courts, Indian courts, and we see the judge sitting with somebody standing beside him who perhaps is, I don't know what they're called generally.
I
But,
don't know,
they
ma'am.
might or might not be there in reality, but in films we definitely see them. So that's the court scene here. Okay. So there's another activity which I thought I would have for you people today. I would like you to just speak about, let's say, 3 sentences, only 3 sentences. Out of that, 2 are true sentences, 1 is a false sentence, which I don't know, but you will know. So just simple sentence. For example, I'm giving an example. Sentence 1, I have 2 cats at home. Sentence 2, I play cricket. Sentence 3, I love watching films. These are just simple sentences. Like that, you can think of 3 sentences, out of which 1 is true, 2 are true and 1 is false. And later you will speak about the sentences also. So can you just come up with 3 sentences?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I love the challenges occasionally. Yeah, which is true. I have a one.
Don't say first. First, only tell the sentences.
Okay, fine. I love the challenges. I have one pet dog. His name is John, and I use the social media most of the time.
Great. So now you can tell me which is false statement.
Yeah, first 2 are the true, and the last one is the false, ma'am.
Okay. So just talk about 2 sentences about each point of this. First point was
I love the challenges occasionally.
Okay. Just speak about it for another.
Yeah,
2, 3 sentences.
yeah. What I said that sentence means if anything goes usually in a routine manner, I don't get any thrilling feeling. Okay, I used to do something better than what is going in the routine way. So I said that sentence because of those things. Second,
Can you give an example?
yeah, man, actually, yesterday also I said that I want to challenge the executive overrulings who followed the same routine manner and who overruled the employees' rights, who violate the rights of the employees. The most of the employees don't know how to question the authorities, so they just follow the instructions of the authorities without understanding the actually is the point or not.
Second sentence.
Yeah, I have one pet dog. His name is John.
So how old is John?
Yeah, currently it is 5 years old. It is given by one of my friend at the time of 20 days. Currently it is staying with staying.
Pedigree dog or is it a local Indian?
Yeah, it is local.
But you've had it since it was a
5 years. Currently it is staying with my parents.
What color is it?
It is white. My parents used it to call as Bittu. My mother named as Bittu.
So it takes care of the house, I'm sure. It acts as a security.
Yeah. When the snake comes in the home, it just observe this and just bark more. So my parents get attention and alert.
Yeah. Third point.
Yeah, I use the social media most of the time.
So that is not a true statement?
Yeah, that's not true.
So why do you think you don't use social media so much?
So much.
Compared to a lot of youngsters nowadays.
Yeah, actually, currently, nowadays, I'm not getting many time to use social media. Before, while coming to here, I get many time. So I don't do such other things. I just use social media most of the time. Currently, I have different schedule, different works at that time. So I'm not getting time to use many times.
So to what extent do you use social media?
So to get updates, what currently going.
So for updates, what do you refer to?
Yeah, WhatsApp through the many groups, which is like-minded groups, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. To understand the any content, to understand the broader idea of the subject, I go for the YouTube. I follow some channels. So after that, daily updates, I will follow the Instagram and Facebook.
So generally, approximately how much time do you spend on social media daily?
I think it's 2 to 3 hours around overall the time.
On a daily basis.
Yeah.
Do you find it helpful?
Yeah, man. It's helpful, obviously, as well as it's consuming also.
So, but earlier you used to spend more time.
Yes,
now you're
ma'am.
spending less time on social media.
Ma'am. Compared to earlier time, now currently I'm using less time.
Do you have any advice for youngsters, let's say school-going children, who are all into social media? What kind of advice do you think could you give them? Suggestion or advice?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, we use the social media in a proper way. We'll get more updates. We'll get more knowledge, which is helpful to our what we are going to.
Let's say 13, 14-year-old children, teenagers. Everybody now is into
Yeah, ma'am. If we go for the school children, some topics, some subjects which is teaching at the schooling, maybe they will not understand at the time of the class lesson. Whenever they come to home, if they some people will understand in a slow manner, some people will understand in a faster manner, some people will understand by different way of approach. So if they use the YouTube classes or the different person who is teaching in a different ways, so they will get understand in an easy way, so they get confidence, so I can understanding the subject, so I don't need to panic or I don't need to worry about those things.
Yeah, that was interesting. As long as they make use of it positive, get some positive outcome from social media, I think it's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Children also are into so much of various other things, Twitter and all that, where they might waste time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have
Thank
finished with our talk with Pavan, and I'll try to give some feedback. It was I found he came up with a lot of good ideas again, as usual. I find his students are very good with their ideas. They're very good ideas, and it's good. So, just a few, again, I would say sentence structures I used, and some pronunciation, like, for example, I have found that sometimes people say use it or cooked. It's not that cooked, it's cooked, it's used. So the pronunciation sometimes you can give attention to the pronunciation a little bit. I used to follow something. Again, just pay attention to the tenses and helping verbs, which are again important. Maybe I'll make a note of that and give it to you next time.
Yeah.
So the more practice you have, the better it will be for all of you. It's good. So thank you, Pavan.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Have a second student for the day, and that is Swapna. So, Swapna, again, talking about your childhood experiences. We have talked about, I've heard about your hometown, and so tell me something about your childhood activities when you were young. What kind of activities were you indulging in after school?
After school, we play with my friends.
Hmm.
After playing, we went to tuition. Later,
Tuition. Mm-hmm.
while playing, we play some village games like running.
I'm sure running is something which everybody indulges in. So there's no such thing as village games. Any other game which you think?
Like
You can give the Telugu name also, it doesn't matter. I remember I used to do a lot of playing when I was a kid. So what kind of games were you playing?
Coco.
Coco, yeah.
Coco, badminton, and running. We used to ride cycle with competition with each other. With friends. Like that we play with friends. After we fresh up and we went to tuition. And that's it.
So around what time would you go for tuition and when would you get back?
We went 6 6 p.m.
Mhm.
And we came back at 8 p.m.
Oh, okay. Mhm. So there were a lot of children in the tuition?
Yes, ma'am. Nearly 80 to 100 members is
In
there.
tuition?
Yes.
Oh,
In tuition.
oh
One
God.
headmaster is there.
Mhm.
He used to run the tuition, and some teachers also participate there.
Mhm.
They'll see class wise children.
Okay. It's almost like an academy.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So till what class did you go for tuition?
Up to sixth class.
6. After that you didn't go.
No, no.
Why did you stop?
Because
Mhm.
after that, study was continued in school only.
Oh,
After
okay.
classes,
Mhm.
5 to 7 study hours is there
In school.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
After completing the study hours, we came to home. There is no need to go other special tuitions.
Yeah. Schools themselves have study hours for the students beyond class 5 and 6, 7. Okay, okay.
From 6th to 10th class.
Any specific, I mean, as a kid, I remember I used to play hopscotch. You know, throw a little a coin kind of a thing. You make these rectangular thing. Did you play that?
Yes, ma'am.
You keep throwing and then they keep advancing.
For that only I tell some plays games. I don't know that.
No. We play. It's called hopscotch, and I remember playing it in school, playing it near my house. It was so much fun, actually. Mm. There were also little things, like people used to play with tamarind seeds.
Yes,
I don't know if you played with that, but I remember as a young kid, we used to have those old tamarind seeds and we'd play with them, throw them up. And if it faced upwards, it was some points. If it faced downwards, it was some points. So all that was fun. Now I'm remembering, now that I talk to you, I'm remembering all that. So those were the fun days.
In villages, some old aunties, they will play that game.
They play.
But me and my sister don't know how to play it.
And of course, girls, I think dolls, they play with dolls also. All
Yes,
girls,
ma'am.
I'm sure, play with dolls as well. Apart from, did you play with dolls?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
We play some Buddi Lata in Telugu. I don't know what we call it.
I think when you have dolls, you have birthdays for dolls, and then you sometimes get them married also. So there are so many things we used to do also, I remember. And that's the fun part, actually. And so now, if you can tell me something about a time when you helped a friend or a friend helped you. Not as a child, but a little later. Not just a friend, it could be a relative also. In your capacity, how did he help? That could be a friend, it could be some strange person also, or it could be somebody who helped you in turn when you actually needed help and you were given that help. Can you talk about any such situation?
Oh, yes, ma'am. In my graduation days, my senior is there, ma'am. He helped me. That is the last day to pay the exam fee. I don't know. I thought my dad already paid full fees, but when I go there to pick my hall ticket, they said your fee is due.
Oh.
First they said 10,000.
Mm.
I asked my dad. My dad arranged that 10,000. Later they said again you have another 2,000 fee is due. If you pay means if you pay, then only we give the hall ticket. Otherwise, we won't allow you to write exam. Then I fear so much. How I don't know. It's nearly 3 p.m. afternoon. And then I called to my dad also. My dad didn't do anything because all the banks closing time and ATM like that is there. So I fear so much. What will do now? I came out and one of my senior is there. He came to pay that fail subjects.
Okay.
Fail subjects is there for him before SEM. He pay for that. He came to pay for that.
For supplementary
For
fee.
supplementary
Exam.
fee. Then I went to him and I said like this, brother, they are asking again 2,000. First they said only 10,000. Now they are telling 12,000. Then without any thinking, he gave the 2,000 to me, ma'am. And I went to administration block and I pay the 2,000, and they give me hall ticket. It was one of the big help to me in that days. Later, I returned that money, but on that time, he, without thinking, without 1 second also, he gave that money to me, 2,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Next, I helped to somebody, that is my friend, one of my classmates. That time I am the seer to my class, so that I know every people know me as a seer in the class. So he speaks broken English in the introduction of classmates. So he also know everyone because of his broken English. He is so much of fun with his English. So one day like that we became good friends. And later he went to Russia for doing MBBS.
Oh,
We stay here in BSc Agriculture. He went to Russia to do MBBS. And in holidays, he came back to our college to meet old friends. He brings so much of money with him, and he spend everything. 1 rupee also he not kept in his pocket. He spent everything, and he called me, sister. Without you, I won't go to home. I don't have 1 rupee also. Please give me some money.
okay.
I'll go to home. I don't have any money. Then I give some money to him to go to home. Like that, not that one time. Again, he called me if he needs some money. If I had money, I'll give him.
So these
Like
are the kind of friendships and experiences that we remember throughout our lives, actually. College, school friendships, college friendships, the kind of help two people give to each other. Particularly the first boy who helped, he had come to pay his own fee and he
Yes.
paid yours instead.
He is my senior. I don't know.
But without a second thought, he
Yes,
did
ma'am.
that.
That time I didn't talk one time also with him. Just he know when some seniors are doing ragging in the college, then I know he is my senior, and he know she is my junior.
Did you also rag when you were senior? Did you also rag your juniors?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you?
It's funny story, ma'am. One day we ready for college. Because of some bun, they told there is no college today. Okay, some 20 girls is there in my PC. We went for roaming in park, and I used to listen so many songs in the days. Always I keep my headset in my ears and I listen the songs. I don't spoke to other people. Nothing. I don't do like that. And I'm sitting somewhere and I'm listening songs. My friends all are doing ragging my juniors, junior boys, and they are saying if you don't do dance or don't act what we say, that senior will come and punish you. She is very rude, etc. They are saying about me to them, and they are thinking it's true, and they are doing all the things. Later, one boy, no, I won't do. What she will do? She also come and ask the name. That this that she talk like that. I don't know. Without knowing me, without knowing my sense, I did some ragging. Why you are doing like that? You don't have respect to the seniors like this that. I did some ragging. It's turned to big issue later in college. Everyone are saying that sister only doing ragging.
So you got a reputation that day.
Yes, ma'am. Like that, my juniors all recognize me. They feel happy. They'll talk to me. Like that, we become so much good friends later.
That's a great thing. I'll also ask you about 3 sentences. Out of that, 2 could be true sentences, 1 could be a false statement. Don't tell me in advance which is false, which is true. In fact, I'll try to guess. So just give me 3 sentences. For example, I told Pavan as well. I have 2 cats at home. This one example. I play cricket. I love watching films. So these kind of sentences, any sentences of your choice. So 2 will be true and 1 will be a false statement. First, tell us those sentences.
I am good at cooking. I love watching movies. I had one pet dog.
Okay. So out of those, shall I guess which is the false statement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it I have a pet dog? Is that a false statement? Okay. The other 2 are correct. All right. So tell me something about each of those sentences. Just maybe elaborate on it a little bit.
I love cooking, ma'am. Because when I cook, my family enjoys well and they feel happy while they are eating. So
Yeah.
I like cooking and serve to my family. I feel happy by doing that. And second one, I love watch movies because it takes me away the world. What situations now I am facing.
Oh.
I forgot all the things
Achha.
and I enjoy my movie time.
You get so engrossed in the movie.
Yes, ma'am. Like third one,
Any particular film which has really, made you forget everything else? Can you give an example of any such film?
Majli, yes, ma'am. It's Majli movie. Nag Chaitanya and Samantha.
Okay.
On that day, I went with my aunt to theater to watch that movie. After completing the movie, everyone sitting so silent, like a whole theater doing meditation or what. I think it's very good movie. I also feel something after watching that.
What did you like particularly about that film?
Shravani acting is so good, ma'am, in that movie.
Shravani.
Samantha played character Shravani.
Okay.
Her acting is very good.
And what does Majli mean actually?
I think it's French. I don't know what exactly means.
I had some pictures here. Now these are taken from internet. These basically describes court situations. I would like this is for the camera, of course, and it's basically in black and white, but I hope it will be clear to you. So look at the picture and tell me what is there in the picture.
This is courtroom, ma'am, where everyone sits listening the judgments, which is delivered by judge. Judge is sitting on some top position, and some typewriter is right behind the judge, and some other clerks and other people are down who are doing court work, and some clients is there.
What kind of court work do they do when they're sitting there?
They'll give some files to the court, to the judge.
To the judge, okay.
Or the petitions is given by the petitioners, they'll give to the handover to the judge. They're doing those works, and somebody write the judgments. What judge delivered in that particular case.
They write all the judgments?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
They have some shortcuts. They write in that shortcuts. And some other clients also there. They are also watching the judge, and listening to the judge what he is delivering.
Are the lawyers as well over there?
In this picture, 1 or 2 lawyers only visible.
Can you see?
Yeah, I think he's lawyer.
And the people who are sitting at the back, They are
Those
the
people are clients
clients.
who
Okay.
came for cases.
Yeah. Yeah. So quite a lot of people sitting in a courtroom. Okay. So this was nice. We talked about so many things today, Swapna. We talked about your childhood games and some of the good experiences of college. The way some friends helped you. More like humanity, even if they're not so much close or anything, but they just helped you just because he was a senior or a junior, somebody in the same college. So that shows that humanity is so much existent in our society. People generally try to do good,
Yes,
I think. And we should also try to do that good. So it goes around in the world. Goodness goes around in the world. Okay. So that was nice. So we have come to the end of our talk with Swapna. And every time I talk to you people, I really get a good glimpse of the lives that you have led up till now. Whether it's your college, your hometown, your childhood games, and everything else. A little bit about some feedback I would like to give. Again, it's mostly like when I go there to, sometimes prepositions are unnecessarily put. Sometimes you don't need to put a preposition like to, from, these kind of things. Sometimes there's a need, sometimes we manage without the preposition. But what happens is, we out of our own, when we are speaking in a hurry or something, we add those prepositions, which is not necessary. I feared so much. It's not, I fear so much, it will be, I was so scared of fear. Scared is also another word for fear, of course. You can say I was so scared that I would not be able to pay my fees in time and then I will not get my hall ticket. So I had to, yeah. So like that, there were a few things which I think you need to focus on when you're speaking. The correct structure of a sentence is very important. Only when you use the correct structure, then your language sounds much better and so much more effective. Particularly since you're all budding lawyers, so language is very important. Lawyer has to speak,
yes,
and obviously a lot of English nowadays, which lawyers have to speak in. So the more you improve your language, the better it will be for you. So thank you very much,
Thank you,
Swapna.
ma'am.
It
Thank
was
you for
nice
your
talking to
valuable
you.
feedback.
All of you are most welcome. So we have a third candidate for the day, and that is Swami. Please come in, Swami. Good evening. How are you today, Swami? So how was the day today? How are you spending your time now? You have vacations, isn't it? How do you spend your day when you have vacations?
Reading books and newspapers, following the legal judgments.
That's good. So you're focused on your law studies, even if it's vacation time. That's very good, actually. Anything particular you studied today which you remember?
Huh?
Anything particular that you remember from your study today? Whatever you were studying today, any particular point which remained in your mind?
A few days before, the Andhra Pradesh government has given the wonderful verdict regarding those who are changing the region. They are not claiming the arrest SC/ST and ST case. That is a good verdict from High Court of Andhra Pradesh.
They're not claiming what? I'm sorry. Could you speak a little louder?
One of the person who is changing his religion, Hinduism to Christianism,
Okay.
is following Christianism, and he is belonging to scheduled caste, and he claiming as a to diagnosed case on against persons and atrocity case.
Okay.
I could have Andhra Pradesh gained verdict that those persons who are changing from Hinduism to another religion, they will not claim as a caste based thing, just like as atrocity case or any SCSC reservation.
Okay. Was it some kind of a landmark judgment?
Yes, it's one of the landmark.
Do you remember the name of the judge who delivered this judgment?
Actually, I don't know. It's not Pradeep, I think, so I don't know.
Okay, doesn't matter.
We'll focus on the judgment value to not
Yeah,
focus
yeah.
on the date.
Oh, okay. So that was great. So out of your once activities that you had, of course, I would again like to also ask you the same question which I asked my other students. Any experience you have where you helped somebody, could be a friend or a relative, or if that did not happen, is there an experience where you were helped by another friend or a relative? And I would like you to speak for some time about it.
Yes, ma'am. So many things, both conditions, so many things happened. Especially, I helped in so many ways
Whom did you help?
regarding studies and everything.
Yeah, so tell me about that particular situation when you helped someone whom you helped. What kind of, how did that person benefit by your help?
In my childhood, I was one of the class topper, so I'm very good at studies. At the time, though, I will do friendship with all the members of my classmates. This person is studying person or this person is a friend, that will not bother about for me.
Yeah.
I will do friendship. I will mingle with everyone. I will close to everyone. So those who are not studies at good, they are. I approach to them and ask to why you are not able to score the good marks and what you are facing the problems. I asked to them. They repeated my questions and I solved those problems.
So tell me a little bit more. What age were you at that time?
At the time I was 15, below 15 age.
Were you 9th or 10th or something?
Yes.
Any other experience of yours where you remember helping somebody, or if somebody helped you? Could be a relative also, could be a friend, a relative, a neighbor who helped you when you needed that help. Do you have any such experience?
I did small help. It's not much of discussion, but I did small help.
Were you helped at any time by a relative or a friend?
Yes, I had so help. In my college days, I used to discuss the topics, and in the play games, I have happened in participated as a badminton player. In the lab, especially in the lab sessions.
And do you remember any teacher from your school or college who was particularly very helpful?
Yes, ma'am. My BTech HOD ma'am is there. She's very good and excellent. She does not feel as I am a head of the department. She's feel like as a sister, mother, and just like she's creating very good bonding with us. She's follows everything how to a woman will do the things. She's very good at manner. She's very intelligent also.
So, have you remained in contact with your teacher?
Yes, ma'am.
You talk to her, you meet her, message her. How do you keep in touch?
It was not happened in the duration of my studies. I very regularly in that.
Now, later, after you left college, have you kept in touch? No. Sometimes people, go to meet their old teachers on Teachers' Day or something like that. I mean, that happens sometimes.
We batch up. We're planning to get together maybe after completion of 10 years, 1 week.
Okay. That's great. Okay, now this activity I would like you to also do 3 sentences. Just say 3 sentences randomly. Out of that, 2 will be correct statements, 1 will be a false statement. Okay. So don't tell us in advance which is true, which is false. You just say those sentences. And then later we'll talk about it.
I will play badminton. I will interact with the people.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert.
Mhm. Mhm. So which do you think now? Now you have to tell me. Let me guess. Mm, I'm an introvert. Is that a false statement? So okay. You're not an introvert at all. You mingle with everyone. So you play badminton and you play. What else did you say? What was the third sentence?
Group meeting. I met with various people's
Mm.
discussions.
I play badminton was one. Uh, I'm an introvert is one. What is the third sentence?
I'm mainly with
I mingle with everyone. Okay.
group discussion and participation.
So tell me about, elaborate a little on each point. Just a little bit more than what you have said.
Basically, me and friendship with my elder age people only. Because why is that? He he traveled my age to up to their age. They know about everything on that age, what they are doing, what their performance. Mm. Younger people don't know about this. Elder people will guide us. Elder people will teach us. Even though elder people will scold us, I'm not bothered about that. But they will guide me.
Yeah. So you think you should benefit from their experience?
Yes, I benefit a lot.
So you talk to them more
Yes,
so that you can benefit from their experience.
yes. I feel that no one knows everything. So I will believe the sentence. So I will try. Try to learn new things, and after learn, I will explore the new things to others.
You talked about playing shuttle, as you said,
Badminton.
badminton. Do you play with a shuttle or do you play with a ball? Because I've seen a lot of some people playing with they call it ball badminton. It's a small cotton ball they play with.
I will play with a cork essentially.
Shuttle. Shuttlecock.
Basically, I'm a left-handed player.
Oh.
Everyone has interested to watch my play because most of the people will play right-hand only.
Yeah, we've heard of cricket players being left-handed, but I've never heard of a badminton player being left-handed.
Even though most of the members are there, but in India, most of the members are right-handers only.
In badminton, yes.
Cricket, yes. There are a lot of lefties.
Yes, ma'am. I can play left hand batting and spinning in cricket also.
Okay.
But my regular habit is playing badminton only. I will play chess and carom.
You play badminton how often nowadays? Do you play weekly, once, or every day? How?
Last 4 to 5 months, it will be difficult to play, arrange a place and everything. Before that, I was stayed in Abbots. There was a huge ground is there. N number of people will come to there, and we will go for park there. There is a park is there. Every morning we went there. Within half an hour, 5 to 5:30, we'll do exercise. And after 5:30 to 7:30, we will play badminton.
That's very good. So do you miss all that activity nowadays?
Yes, ma'am.
Physical activity?
Yes.
You miss all that?
Sometimes I will go within 1 month or 2 months. They call me. Then I don't have any work. Then I will go there and play badminton only.
What about your present place of residence? There's no scope for
No scope for this area is very crowded area. I don't know about here those who are playing badminton.
I've heard of an indoor stadium for badminton, but I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. So many indoor stadiums are there, but I feel that it's not good to play. There's time pass activity only for indoor stadium.
So today I've got these pictures of courtrooms. So I would like you. Okay, so this is another picture. This is from the camera. This is a picture of a courtroom, and I got this from internet, and unfortunately it's in black and white. But I hope you'll be able to understand. Whatever you see, whatever you notice, just give it in a few sentences.
This is empty courtroom hall. No one is there. All the things are arranged there. Stick and books and pen and water,
Water?
water and yes, ma'am, water, water, glass water, and some of the recorded files, previous files. Clark, ma'am.
What kind of clock?
Digital clock. Clark, ma'am. Yes, Clark.
Oh, a clock.
And it was very neat and arrangement was very good.
Generally, what do you have in court scenes, courtrooms? What a clock is essential. Anything else which you think is essential in a courtroom?
Yes, ma'am. Clark is essential to.
Clock is essential. What else is essential?
What else
Which you
means?
see in every courtroom.
One of the digital monitoring is required at the time on the day they are taking which case and case number, who is the plaintiff, who is the defendant,
Okay.
and how many number of cases are today judge will receive. That the monitoring is required because of n number of advocates are coming to there. They don't know about their number. At that time, some of the members are sit. They come to courtroom and sit there only. Some of the members are if there are doesn't have that much of space, and the other than advocate will wait outside. According to that,
Some information is provided for everyone.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is it inside the courtroom or outside the courtroom?
It's exactly opposite to the entrance to the courtroom.
So that everybody can see.
In the inside advocate also observe the monitoring, and outside people also observing
They
the.
also see it. Okay.
Huh?
Everybody can see.
Everybody can actually see it.
Is there anything else you see here in this picture? So it's an empty courtroom, yes.
Empty.
Mostly folders. What is there on the judge's table?
Judge's table.
Some important things.
One globe, ma'am. Globe.
Okay.
Water bottle, and the stick. The judges are giving order. That stick, ma'am.
Is it some kind of, what is it?
Wooden.
Hammer?
Wooden hammer.
Hammer.
Just one kind of hammer.
Every judge has that.
Every judge has that. And pen, ma'am. Pen, pad, files.
Okay.
There are those. It beside this court, one man is there. His name is Bantrud. In Telugu, we call Bantrud. He's representing collector office room. Collector.
What's his job?
His job is arranging the. His job is to call the witness people and plaintiff and advocate and case number and everything. I observed him in city civil court in Hyderabad.
Okay.
And High Court also.
Okay, they're there.
Yes.
I thought it was only
Me and my friend were there. We both are observed.
So they called out the names of the viewers for the
If somebody is shouting unnecessary, he will inform that don't make noise, and he will arrange for small arrangements for jet those what is needed, water, pens and everything.
Yeah, that's interesting. So this is where in court scenes is where you people will be spending a lot of time after you finish your law courses.
Yes.
So it's interesting. You should know every corner of a courtroom, isn't it? Okay. So that was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Swami. And I like the points that you gave and how it is. Some sentence structure is only what I have to say. I find that people use will everywhere. I will play. I will go. Will is future tense. But you are referring to it in the present tense. I will go and play badminton every day. When you play badminton every day, it's present tense. something you do every day. For example, I say I get up at 6 o'clock every day. So it's something which I do every day.
Yes.
So I will not say I will get up at 6 o'clock because will is only used for
Future
future tense. So don't, when I say I play badminton, I play whatever. So always say I play. Or if you do it every day, you can say I go to play every day. But only when you are planning to do something tomorrow or day after or something, then only you will use will. I will go. Suppose you plan to go home, for example, to your hometown after some time, after 1 hour, half an hour. You'll say, I will go to my hometown. So that is future. But don't use it on a regular basis, which I find is something which people do quite often. That's the wrong tense.
Yes. Okay.
Verb form is wrong. So when you use the wrong tense, the verb becomes grammatically wrong. It's not the wrong verb. It becomes grammatically wrong.
Yes.
So one has to pay attention to all these things. Tenses are very important. Something I do every day, I do. I cook, I eat, I sleep. All this is something which I do every day. So, but if today you want to sleep late, you'll say, okay, I will sleep a little late today. Because it's something different. Suppose you sleep every day at 10 o'clock and you say, but today I'll sleep at 12 o'clock because I have some work to finish. Then it's different, future tense. But something you do every day, always use present tense. Okay?
Okay.
So don't, I play badminton, I will do, but not I will play.
Okay.
Okay? That's it. So just pay attention to those kind of little few. Every time you make a conscious effort to remember that I will not use will.
Okay.
Okay? For present tense it is. So thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
great talking to you. So I've already given the feedback and Swami.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So with this, we come to the end of our session today, the evening session. It was law students. I end up learning a lot, and I hope they benefit also from the feedback that I've given. And anybody who's interested, law students, this session is always open for law students. So any law student who is interested and would like to participate, so please get in touch. My phone number is given and the mail ID is also provided in the description. Thank you very much and good night.